Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами Серега Корж-Гамейс, и мы сегодня начинаем новый сезон в НБА 2К14. Сезон, посвященный играм, которые проходились в сезоне 2023 года, 2022 или НБА 23. Что ж, как обычно, мы начнем первый тур с представителей самых, так сказать, востребовательных команд первого рейтинга. И первый рейтинг занимал Феникс и Голден Стейт. Сейчас почему-то немножко после редактирования ростера у них позиции поменялись, но перед вами стартовые пятерки, и давайте начинать сезон 2023-2022. Поехали.
Welcome, Damon Bruce with you as we get ready for NBA action here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Phoenix Suns. And that'll do it from the studio. Let's get you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports broadcast crew at the arena. I'll see you back here at halftime.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. He's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. And it's Green in at the power forward. And for the Suns, a big game for this young man making his NBA debut. And it's Durant in at the 4 spot.
You know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West.
Well, and for the Warriors who fought so hard to get back into the playoffs, last year their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their cause, Steve.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And, you know, a lot of those games were against Western teams. And if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive.
Number 22. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Really a physical, imposing player, Kevin, and he brings that to bear at every opportunity. He's never someone to back down, especially when the intensity ramps up. I mean, he seems to throw his weight around and just bring that energy that you need.
And something else he has is an array of moves in the paint. You can make a training video for young players to figure out how to play down low in terms of how he gets it done inside. You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they've built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires.
And he makes both free throws. Well, Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash and Grant Hill, had trouble keeping their health up. And, Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they are doing that are keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that cause.
Well, it's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule. But a lot of confidence in that staff from the players, and I think it really shows.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Curry kicks to Thompson. With the shot. Shot is off. Great D that time from Booker. On defense, the Warriors. Outside for Durant. He passes to Craig. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Curry against Paul. Thompson dishes to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. The 9-foot shot. Can't get it to go. Some solid D from Paul. Quick start for the Suns in this one. Number 22. Rebounded by Wiggins.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Shot from 12. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you know, I tell you what, guys, it's a tough road to hoe when you're trying to rebuild in the Western Conference. There's just no room or margin for error, and teams pile on while you're down.
The first free throw is good. And back to the Suns in the West. They did finish with the worst record in the conference. They managed only 17 wins, Steve, against other teams in the West.
And that wasn't the worst mark, but it was close. The Suns' problem was that they didn't have a huge inside presence for long stretches of the season. And when you lack depth against teams with tough power forwards or centers out west, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Both free throws good from Wiggins.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green with the ball. The pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And again, no good by Golden State. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Curry with it. Chris Paul covering. Pass to Wiggins. Fires for 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
Suns leading by 5. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Monty Williams.
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thank you, Doris. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors trail by 5. Outside, Green. Number 5. And that one's good.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Paul kicks to Durant. Back to Paul. Passes it to Craig. A three-pointer off the mark. Gets it to go. He's got 6.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And so it's Golden State with it, trailing by 5. Ball against Curry. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Ball passes to Craig. There's the dish to Booker. 6 to shoot. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Booker's got his first 2 points.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
They set the pick. It's Curry with the drive. That's good.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Different look here for the Warriors. Free throw good by Curry.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
Payne passes to Durant. Here's Warren. He's covered by Iguodala. And the dunk by Bianco.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
The 1-2 punch, gotta love it.
Iguodala dishes to Green. Outside Curry. Right side Curry. No good off the front iron. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, you know, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum. But here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
And so here is Golden State. 6-point game. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, after the 2004 realignment of the divisions, the Suns jumped out quickly and secured the Pacific title a few times, but even in their long stretch as one of the top teams in the West up until the last few years, they've waited a long time to win another Pacific title.
Free throw good by Curry. Well, the last Suns division title coming in 2007. And with the way the rest of the division has buffed up, Steve, their roster's now looking very strong. The Suns were forced to rebuild, and now it might take a while.
Yeah, that's true. The division is getting tougher all the time with Golden State and the Clippers getting better. The Lakers, you know, are going to bounce back quickly. But the Suns have a strong history. One of the great records in NBA history as a franchise. In fact, 4th highest winning percentage of all time after the Lakers, Celtics, and Spurs.
You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
Here's Warren. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The Suns need to get a shot off. It's rebounded by Poole. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
You know, pretty remarkable that a team could do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Warriors trail by 5. Green with a screen for Curry. And the basket Poole. Lets it fly. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Phoenix leading by 3. Payne passes to Warren. Pass to Payne. The feed now to Ross. Here's Payne. He kicks to Ross. Offline with his 3. Gets it off. Can't get it to go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Poole defended by Payne. 0. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over anxious that time.
Phoenix leading by 3. Here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lets it go with the 3. That's good.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Dishes it to Green. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Poole. 0. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
How about that? They respond to a 3-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back and forth sequence right there.
Here's Payne. Number 14. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Passes it to Poole. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Back to Green. Fires the 3. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Lee passes to Payne. Gets it to go. He's got 5. Warriors trail by 5. They set the pick. Back to Green. Here's the 3. Gets hauled in by the Suns.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
The pass to Payne. Feeds it to Biyombo. The jump hook. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. The Warriors making a switch here. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
You know, the Suns really had a lot to overcome as they started the rebuilding project, and they just weren't the same team the home crowd was used to seeing, and the struggles were evidenced by that 17-24 record here at home.
Pass to Payne. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He feeds it to Biombo. Shot clock at 6. Taken away. To the middle. 0. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the Suns, who have been so good for so long here at U.S. Airways Center, you know, it really was strange to see them drop so many games on their home court.
Well, to give you an idea of just how dominant this team has been here in Phoenix, this was the first time since the end of the 2003-2004 season that they didn't have a home record better than 500.
And the first one drops. And the Warriors making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Payne, defended by Poole. Number 14, Money from the wing. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Poole, and it's blocked by Payne. Tries yet again. Here's Green. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Poole. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3.
There are times when as a team, you find yourself missing shots that you know you normally make. I mean, that's just part of the game. But that's when you have to dig deep, stay focused, commit to playing defense, and count on your defense to keep you in there and eventually to bail you out of situations when your shot's not falling.
And so here is Golden State, trailing by 5. Moody. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. And the Warriors making a change here. And he sinks the second. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Passes to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. The shot is good off the backboard. Biombo's got 6.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Kicks to Green. He passes to Poole. Good on the triple. He's got 7.
Boy, they're getting a bunch more threes up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, a little trigger happy here, Clark, and you can't win the game with one shot. You got to vary it up and challenge the defense inside.
Here's Payne. 5 points in the game. Number 14. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
No good from Moody.
Now, slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
The Warriors making a switch here. Here's Payne, defended by Poole. Six on the shot clock. There's Lee with the three. No luck. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The pass to Moody. Pass to Poole. All alone. The shot's good for Moody. Suns leading by 4. He dishes it to Lee. Lee with another miss.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
And there's the feed to Green. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Free throw drops for Green. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Al Paul. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Durant. It's up a three. Thompson with the rebound. The Warriors trailing. Outside, Green. 1:22 left in the second quarter. No good from Wiggins.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Pass to Craig. The dish to Booker. 5 on the clock. And count it from 19 feet away. And the Suns lead by 3. The Warriors shooting a meager 37% for the game. Back to Green. He passes it to Poole. He kicks it to Green. Now the pass to Poole. Clock at 6. He nails it, and we're tied up. He's got 10.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Pass to Craig. Dishes to Booker. From the arc. They get it back. Durant. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Here's Poole. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Coming to you from the 2K Sports Studios, I'm Damon Bruce.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You have to like what we've been seeing from Poole.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Number 5, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
It's Durant with the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power power down that slam.
Now here's Curry. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Suns shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Feeds it to Booker. Takes a three. But they recover it. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Suns lead by 2.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Passes it to Wiggins. Back to Green. Pass to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Almost, but it rolls out.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Outside for Durant. Paul outside. He feeds it to Booker. This one for 3, and the basket good. And it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Green dishes to Curry. Kicks it to Thompson. To halt the run. There's the killer two-headed slam. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Phoenix with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Just his first attempt. Again, Phoenix.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. He passes to Wiggins. Outside Green. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Green's got 5.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Here's Booker. He's got 7. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Both free throws good from Booker.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Curry gets the screen from Green. And Curry, here we go. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
They have no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Iguodala, the pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. Phoenix leading by 3. Durant with a screen on Curry. And here is Paul. He dishes it to Warren. Off target with his 3. Outside, Green. There's the pass to Wiggins. The rejection by Paul. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Now, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Curry. 7 points in the game. The feed to Thompson. Thompson off the pick from Wiggins. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Here is Ross. Here's Booker, and it's sent back by Wiggins. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And the Warriors making a change here. And so Thompson nails both of them. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Craig. Now the dish to Ross. He kicks it to Booker. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Booker's got 11 points.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
Dishes it to Thompson. Feeds it to Iguodala. Back to Thompson. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And the Warriors making a change here. And so here's Phoenix. They lead by 4. Here is Ross. Passes it to Craig. Number 22. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
And Booker kicks to Ross. And there's the pass to Craig. 1:33 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Ross. He feeds it to Booker. Shoots it up. Warriors with the rebound.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Kicks to Iguodala. He passes to Poole. Kicks it out to Iguodala. The tray. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his third rebound tonight. Pass to Craig. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Ross kicks to Booker. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Iguodala. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game to end the drought. And the basket good, a bank shot that time.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes to Craig. He dishes it to Booker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good, Booker. And the Warriors making a change here. Both free throws good from Booker. And here are the Warriors now. 9-point game. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead, leading. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Phoenix leading by 9. Ball outside. Warren. Six on the shot clock. The feed to Durant. With the fadeaway. Gets it to go. Durant's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Suns.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen and then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket.
And so here's Phoenix after the miss from Stephen Curry. It's Durant with the drive, and he banks into layup. And the Suns lead by 14.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
And the Warriors with possession here. That's good.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Suns leading by 11. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Takes the 3. Gets it to go. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
0-0. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Kevin Durant.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
That free throw, no good. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. That one misses. Phoenix leading by 14. Booker the pass to Craig. Paul outside. The dish to Booker. That one goes. Count. Booker's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Thompson outside. Curry. The three. But they get it back. A second chance effort. Gets it to go.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Paul dishes to Booker. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Back to Paul. Paul left side. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And he knocks down the first one.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, and to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors trail by 15. Thompson for 3. That's good.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Durant kicks to Paul. Now the pass to Craig. Dishes it to Durant. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Paul for 3. That is good. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Down by 15. Curry. It's rebounded by Craig.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Now here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Now, a severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
Warriors trail by 15. Green with the ball. Fires from deep. And the Warriors get it back. He kicks to Thompson. Green jacks up a 3. Good. Phoenix leading by 12. Paul passes to Booker. Outside Durant. Number 22. Again, Phoenix.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Now, here's Thompson. Left side Curry. All sorts of time. Rejected by Craig. Al Paul. Feeds to Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Craig. Kicks it to Paul. There's the triple. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Count the bucket.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Wiggins, defended by Craig. Curry passes to Wiggins. Green. Lets it go from 11, and that's good off the glass that time.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Number 22. That one wide left.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And here's Green outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Here's Paul. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch the breath, you're right. And the shot is good.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Green, no luck.
And that's pretty much how this game has gone. They've controlled the boards and look to come away with the win right here.
Paul dishes to Durant. He passes to Craig. The three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry for three. Tries to keep it alive.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And yes, sir, that one drops.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
"36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. Passes it to Craig. Clock at 6. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And the Suns lead by 13.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
Here's Booker. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan player of the game.